I hope there's at least a little enough lighting somehow, some way, so this is not irritating to you guys. I just got off work, so it's like 6:30. Let's start this video off with trying not to say as much as possible. Goals. Oh my gosh! I done did it again. Okay, let's start with this. I basically got the house. I wanted it for 82. They wouldn't go down from 85. There's my again. But at the point that I was at, I was like, screw it. Let's say yes. Let's give it to them. 85, whatever. Let's do this. Ultimately, it's not set in stone. When I get the home inspection done and the evaluation comes to be lower than what my offer was, I can still go back and be like, oh hey, guess what, it's not as much as you thought it was worth, let's go lower, because I'm not going to give you what you want now. So I still have means to get what I want, and if it gets estimated to be worth more, then I still didn't lose out. It's good, and I don't need to tell them how much it was evaluated for. So I either keep it to myself if it's higher, or I let them know if it's lower. Strategy. So that's great. That's awesome. The house is in movement. It's happening, and I love the place. I love picturing being there and having it be my place. Other than that, I have had a very exhausting day. Not just what was going on, but I was just exhausted. I seem to always get over that as soon as I get home, and now I'm just like ready to go. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to clean, because quite frankly, it's not my messes to be cleaned up, and I'm kind of done cleaning up the other messes. It's kind of making me mad that I keep saying but that's just the way it is. Things are going all right. Me and my boyfriend were able to talk. At least the best we've talked about everything that's going on so far. I was able to get him to at least acknowledge how I feel and what he has done wrong. And it's not like I never admit to him what I do wrong. I always always tell him what I do wrong and how I feel like I'm not good enough as a person. But it was really nice to hear that he has caused me pain, and he acknowledged that he understood that he did. So it's still happening, don't get me wrong. I'm still leaving. I'm not staying. Do I feel like maybe down the road he could be the right person for me? Maybe. But that would take change from him in ways that I don't know he knows how to. So, but at least it's not ending in hatred. It's not ending in resentment and him screaming and throwing my stuff. You know, it's not ending like that, and that's all I can really ask for. I don't know when him and his daughter will be coming home. I never really look forward to it, simply because it is a lot. It's a lot of stress, and it's just a lot. What else can I say? Not that I don't love them. It's just they don't help me to be a better person, and they don't know how to be very perceive how they treat other people and how they affect others. I mean, for his daughter, I understand, she's 4. She's not going to get that. But it seems with all the personalities she is absorbing, I don't know if she ever will get that. And that kind of saddens me. I love her, and I know I'll always love her, but will I like the person she comes to be in life? That I don't know. And that's up to her, kind of, but also what she is not being taught as well. Is that harsh to say? Yeah, probably, but hey, everyone's opinion is like an a-hole. Everyone's got one. You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to care about it. But yeah, that's basically it. That's all I got. I gotta stop saying It's almost like I'm antsy because I just got home. I just got done letting Maverick out, putting down all these pee pads that I'm really not liking buying all the time because they're overpriced for fluff and a frickin' cotton plastic thing. And I keep thinking about all the stuff I'm going to have to pay for with this house and the closing costs, which, you know, I told, originally my offer was them paying for all closing costs, but I have to pay 20% of closing costs and they pay 80%. Granted, I don't think it'll be that much. It'll definitely be under $1,000. But they also want me to prorate the propane tank. So whatever they filled and have currently in the propane tank, they want me to get it evaluated, the amount that's in there, and pay them for what's left in there. So, I mean, I know that's going to be under like $500, but that's still looking at over $1,000 out of my pocket, unless I can get the closing costs merged into my mortgage total, and just roll that all in together. That would be nice, because then I would only have to pay for the propane out of pocket. And that's not counting for, you know, the taxes. I think you have to pay the taxes up front before they start rolling it into your mortgage. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not even sure how it all happens, how it all works out. It's not like I've ever bought a home before at 24 years old. So, I'm just, you know, I just really got to put it in God's hands. I just got to have faith and be like, this is going to work out for my good. And it's all going to be okay. And it's an amazing house, and I just got to be happy that I even got approved for the mortgage, and this is happening. That's all I got for today. Hopefully this wasn't too aggravating with the darkness and lack of light, but this is life, people. Not everything's perfect like they show on TV. I don't have all the funding to make a perfect production. It's what you get. Have a good night.